What's up with my internet connection? Are we live now? Have we been live? I don't know. It keeps loading on me. PMac Movies. Back for a live video. We'll wait for some people to arrive as I try to find a spot on this desk. It's got movies all over it. Somebody will arrive eventually. I got a few fans out there. I'm gonna open the window. Get a breeze going through here. Hello. We got a few people in here already. Marie's in here. Grubby Raccoon. Real Gaming 94. What's up, folks? Just got home from work. Busy day. I don't know if I need this other light on here. The natural light might be enough. Kenny. I'm good. How are you? I got a bunch of like stuff in here I haven't opened up yet. I might as well work on opening it while I'm in here. Rainstorm, huh? Yeah, we've had a few, like today was fine, but yesterday it rained like a couple times briefly, a little thunder and lightning, but it went through pretty quick. The weather's mostly been pretty dry. Hello, is that Jennifer? Welcome. I don't do many of these live videos anymore. Maybe I should advertise, but it's when I do them, it's more of a spur of the moment thing rather than a planned out thing. I figure I got a little work to do in here anyway. I got some stuff I gotta open. Charmy. Yeah, she is shy when she comes. She's busy right now. She's doing Bible study. She does on Thursday nights now over Zoom. So she's busy with that. I didn't really make this with like a plan to talk about anything in particular, so just chill for a little while and then move on to something else. I've been watching Monk the past couple nights, which it's kind of a fun light show. Like I don't love it or anything, but it's kind of a light little show to watch. Actually, I got my little, I use a t-shirt to clean off discs, and I know I have some like used stuff that I have that I wanted to wipe up. I might need a microfiber though for the DVDs. The Blu-rays, you can really use this this like just a cotton t-shirt and it works well. With the DVDs are a little bit more picky. And I think I've kind of lightly scratched them before using the cotton, so maybe I shouldn't use that. But I did get some like used stuff, some kind of cool new stuff, newish stuff that was used. It's just got some like fingerprints on them and stuff. And I got this witch movie. This was used. I'll be making a haul video this weekend with all the stuff I got this week. Hi, Andre. Welcome to PMacLIVE. Actually, me and Wet Hot American Summer Series. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that that was available for sale from Stinky Tuna, a website that I'm checking out to see if I want to order anything, but I haven't ordered anything yet. I see they got True Lies, which is interesting. I'm waiting for like a regular release of that. Interesting. This Witch, the Witch movie, the Witch Subversion, it's released by Well Go, but it's a Warner Brothers movie. I wonder if Well Go is like a Warner Brothers owned company. I haven't really looked into that. That'll be something for me to check out. Welcome everybody. I did, like I said, I got some cool new stuff to show off this weekend, including a few new releases and a few movies that are newish that I bought a really good deal used. So I'll show some of those today for, you know, the people that are here, like this sweet Jumanji Next Level 4K Steelbook. That's nice. Oh yeah. That's a good one. And then you have Goodwill purchases like Catwoman. And you may be wondering, why would you buy Catwoman, PMac? That movie really sucks. Yes, maybe it does really suck, but I actually remember I didn't really go to the drive-ins very often back then, but I went with like a group of friends, and this was one of the movies. So I've always kind of wanted to own the movie, you know, kind of for sentimental purposes, to kind of remember that time we went to the drive-ins. And now I have it. Now this thing here, this steelbook case, I think this came with the steelbook. However, I do have like the plastic sleeves. Let me see if I have any over here. Do I have any steelbooks over here? Here's one. Here's like They Live Here, and this is one of the little like plastic sleeves that kind of just protects it from scratching. I just bought these on Amazon, so nothing too exciting. I just get them from Amazon. Yeah, Lizard in a Woman's Skin is, I thought it was pretty good. I was actually expecting some, like, supernatural stuff in it, but it's like, you know, metaphorical. I enjoyed the movie, though. I tend to like those European thriller giallos. I mean, that one's pretty, like, psychological, and then it definitely had a twist at the end there. Pretty good one. I gotta put that back in its slip cover. Yes, it was pretty good. Mondo Macabro actually has some pretty solid movies in their lineup. I've been buying a few of those from Hamilton Book, and I ordered a few from Diabolic DVD actually, and I don't know why they haven't shipped them out yet. I think I ordered them over the weekend, and I actually wasn't even thinking about it, but now it's just got me thinking, like, shouldn't those have shipped out by now? It doesn't really matter. But I did get Wonder Woman, the complete series. Doesn't really sound amazing, but definitely looks like a fun one. You know, DC shows, gotta have them all. Holy crap, I didn't even notice that. Holy wow. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh. They totally slashed that. I've never seen a slash on the bottom of one of these like that. Holy cow. That's totally slashed. Let's see. See that? That's a cut right through the box. Holy, I didn't even notice that yesterday when I got this. I thought it was mint. I should have known better. Jay's and Hizzy. Dinner, I ate at work. It was like a seasoned meat, like a seasoned, was it chicken? It was like a seasoned, what do you call it? Like a minced chicken with rice. And then I had some celery and some spinach. That's it. It was pretty good though. Stephen Mule's in the hizzy. Did you look at this, guys? Look at this. Look at this. I got this yesterday and I looked at it. I was like, oh, the corners look good. You know, I got one in good condition. And then just now I noticed this. That is a slash right through the slip box, a cut right through the cardboard. I can't believe it. How could that have happened? They just frickin' sliced it up? What the heck? And then, you know, if it was Amazon or something, I wouldn't have any issue just doing, you know, an exchange. But with Target, you got to send it back and then wait until they get it, and then they send you a copy. I don't know if it's even worth it. It's freaking lame, man. It's like, you know, you say it's shocking, and it should be shocking, but at the same time, it's not shocking because you get so many items that are damaged, either just through the manufacturing process, they come up damaged, or through the shipping process. It's like, it's frustrating. Yes, it has, Jay. I'm opening some of these Kinos I got. I'll be showing them off this weekend, I suppose, in my PMac movies haul video. We got a nice haul to show off for this weekend. I'll probably be making that on Saturday because tomorrow we're going to be going out to dinner. Just checking some of my Kinos here. Sneak preview. Le Mortel. Sounded like a good one, so I snagged that up. Yeah, it's Jay asked what the percentages of like ones that are damaged. It's not great. I mean, I think the thing is most people don't care that much, but people that collect movies, this one's actually got some stuff on the disc, but I think it'll wipe up. People who collect movies, we want them to be in mint condition, and you know, we care about the packaging and the disc being mint and things like that, and you know, these companies don't really care because most people don't care. I had a delivery of some movies the other day. Looked like the postman kicked it around at Depot before delivering it. Lucky it was just one case that I had to change. You can return it in the store as long as you have the receipt or invoice. Yeah, I know I would want to do an exchange, music and movies, and I wouldn't think that they carry Wonder Woman, the complete series, in store. If they do carry it in store, exchanging it would be pretty easy. I've sent a Bambi back because it was brand new dented box. It was nice metallic, looked bad. Yeah, it's frustrating getting damaged stuff, but These companies don't really care that much, it would seem. Not many Kinos actually have a booklet. I'm just looking at one that has a booklet here. Here's another preview. I'll just show off a few. 1,000 Pieces of Gold starring Rosalind Chow and Chris Cooper. This is a 4K restoration. Sounded like a good one. This one was actually the main reason why I placed another order. This one here, which I'll show you in just a second. This has got a booklet too. Not bad. Discs looking all good. Got a booklet. Here's another preview. It is the 2-disc set of Long Day's Journey into Night. I like these Asian ones that have like the very vibrant colors, kind of the street feel, kind of like Chungking Express. I really like that one. And I don't know if this is anything like that, but it looks like it's quite a visual feast based on some of the images in the back. You know, with the Wonder Woman, I just don't know if I care enough about the slash and the slipcover to go through their exchange process. I probably will end up just keeping it, most likely. Also, if I got another one, chances that the other one gets damaged are high too, so it just ends up being a bunch of work. This one has a digital copy with it, kinolorber.com/redeem. So where do you get the digital movie? Through Kino? That's kind of weird. Never seen that before. But that is for The Banishment. Another foreign one that I read good things about. Snagged it up. And then we have this baby here. This is a big spoiler. This is the Lindsay Baker box set, which if you want a damaged copy, you can get yours on Amazon now for only $70. Because they ship it in a bubble mailer, it will certainly get dinged. Yeah, but the cases in here were all fine, I do believe. So good enough for old PMac. It's gonna have to be good enough for old PMac. Andre says the cinematography of Long Day's Journey to Night is very, very good. Yeah, I mean, is it anything like Chungking Express or that sort of thing? Or there's another movie from that director where it had like a lot of vibrant colors and it was just a fun watch. Have you ever had any problems with your TVs turning off and on by themselves? Mine has started doing it recently. I feel like I've heard of that happening before, but I don't think I've had any issues with it, no. You might have some spirits there communicating with you. Keep an eye on what's on the TV when that happens. Beautiful 2-disc set. You know what's BS is that for the Kino sale, it's like most states don't have to pay sales tax, but some do. So if I had somebody in a different state order all my stuff and send them to me, even with the shipping, I'm saving like a boatload of money by not having to pay sales tax. But that's the way things work, I guess. Ghosts hate TV. Oh boy. like I said, I didn't really bring a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm kind of just gonna see what you guys have to say and go with it. Jay Roloff says 10%. What was that in reference to? I'm not sure. That guy with movies in the hizzy. Check out his channel. That guy with movies. Good channel, good stuff. Enjoy watching. My tax is 8%. It's just BS. I shouldn't have to pay 8% what other people pay, but that's I mean, they want people getting frustrated about those sort of things. I mean, the big G is there to cause anger, frustration, and entities like feed off of those emotions. Stanley the Manly, Andre says it's like his previous movie, Cali Blues. Yeah, I've never seen that. Music and Movies says, Steven, it's time to buy a new TV. Eastsiders Concerts, Michigan 66%, but Keno didn't charge me tax. Yeah, most states don't have to pay tax through Keno. I don't think there's a, obviously New York State is one. I know, Henry. I didn't blame Keno at all. I didn't blame Keno for charging me sales tax. I know it's not Keno's fault. It's the government's fault. That's why I'm talking about the government. Yeah, there's only a few sites that don't charge tax now. Like, I was just ordering some tennis sneakers, and I went on one website, and the sneakers were $70 with tax. It was like 75 something. So I'm like, I'm gonna check another tennis website that has these shoes for the same price. And I check it, and they don't charge sales tax. So I'm saving, will round up to $6 by buying it from this other store. And it's not the store's fault, but like, I'm gonna save my $6 and order it from the one that doesn't charge sales tax. So I mean, yeah, it's BS, but it's obviously not the store's fault. They don't want to have to charge sales tax. They'd get more sales if they didn't have to charge sales tax. That goes for any store. If things, I mean, that's how taxes are in general. It screws everyone in the population. When you work, you pay it. When you go to a store, you pay it. Just, we're just taxed an insane amount. It's crazy. But yet people trust everything the government does and says and thinks that they're trying to help out. Blu-ray Addict. Hey, PMac, did you see the new items on Hamilton book? Yes, I did. I just got a bunch of messages on here all at once. Yes, I did place an order with Hamilton book. Matt Man, hello? Do you have any future ideas of what or where your collection will be like 10 years? A 10-year plan for my collection. I'm well, Matt. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a dog barking. That was a weird bark. E. Diddy in the hizzy. My it would be great. Honestly, it would be great if I got to the point in my life where I didn't buy movies anymore, and I sold off my movies. I'd have freedom from all this all these material goods. That would be awesome, but that's probably not going to happen. Eric, you ready for the big get together tomorrow? Not buy movies, no way. You know, the movie buying is more of a vice than anything else. I mean, realistically, do you need to own movies? I mean, I'd probably actually do a lot more productive stuff with my time if if I didn't have all these movies. My collections. Yeah, you know, the thing is, it would take a while to sell stuff, though. I get, you know, I'd be able to sell a lot just with this channel. I'd be able to sell a lot, but the end of physical media would be a positive in that sense. Yes, it would be. Do you ever purge your movies or just keep stacking them? I mean, I've sold stuff. I'm definitely willing to part with stuff that I don't want anymore. Gotta get my mask ready. It's freaking ridiculous. So when you're sitting at your seat at the restaurant, it's fine. But when you walk to the bathroom or anything, you have to have a mask. Big bullshit. But I've sold some like Criterions and stuff. I was just never gonna watch them, so I sold them and probably profited a little bit on them. Not a lot, but you know, I try to get my money back for stuff or try to make a little bit of money on it. You know, for common titles, you're not really going to, but for boutique stuff, I get my boutique stuff during sales, so I can pretty much always get my money back or maybe profit some, or, you know, if it went out of print, make a little bit. I don't know how many Criterions I have anymore. I mean, I don't know, a couple hundred or something. I'm not sure, probably a couple hundred. Geriatric Geek in the hizzy. What's up, Bill? It's a Spider-Man mask with hole cut out to see through. Yeah, we should all wear, like, dumbass masks. Like, I can't remember. I think I might have sent you the video, but I don't know if you watched it. The guy who wore the Ant-Man mask in the grocery store is a big Ant-Man mask. Do you organize your collection by label? I mean, my collection isn't really organized by anything right now. It's all over this room on the floor and in bins. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do it once I get it up. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about wearing like the mask from the Scream movies. I think that would be pretty cool if I wore the mask that they wear in the Scream movies. Bill says, are you going to build movie shelves? Yeah, you know, I set that up with my friend from work, and then all the COVID stuff happened. Charmaine has a friend that I might have help me. I should do that before the winter time, but we'll see if it actually happens. Can I say it? I think you can say it. We got 22 in here. Holy cow. That's cool for a spur of the moment video with no advertising. I could do the shelves myself, except with this lath and plaster walls, they have to go into studs, and I'm not really exactly sure how to find the studs, so I'd be pretty nervous about trying to do that myself and really having some issues if it's not done properly. Yeah, but does the stud finder, because me and Charmaine were kind of like testing out a stud finder that we have, and it like wasn't really that accurate, we didn't think. Oh, I know how to find studs. Oh, yeah. Broad finder. One where there'll be a little P. Not right now, not with all this COVID nonsense. Yeah, I think our stud finder came with like a set of tools, but I'm not sure if it's a very good one. It didn't seem to be really accurate. There will be, I don't know when there's going to be little PMacs. Like I said, with all this COVID stuff, I don't think it's a good time to be in hospitals or anything like that. They're crazy about, oh, you can't have a visitor. Like, can the husband even be in there with the wife nowadays? Like, it's nuts. You can't have anyone near the baby. It might get COVID. Although, like, no kids have had issues with COVID, but I guess that's not what the news wants you to think. But yeah, this Dollar Tree sale was, I thought it had some decent indie stuff. It had some decent stuff in it, but nothing too great really. I did like the Final Girls one. Do you have any Criterions? Yes, I do. I have, like I said a little bit ago, I probably have a couple hundred or something. Whoa, 25 people in the PMac Kizzy. There any PMac haters out there? The PMac haters. They just come in and listen to what I have to say. Oh, is he talking about the big CV? Is he talking about the government? Conspiracy theorist! Do you ever do any hunting at Record Archive? How do you know about Record Archive? I've went to a Record Archive once. Only once. Yes, I did work late. I worked till 11. Long day. Yeah, there's PMac haters out there. Where do you live now? Just south of Rochester, so like, whereabouts south of Rochester? See, when I went to Record Archive one time and their prices were not very good. And they had like, I think it was like 40% off, so I ended up getting some cool stuff. Yeah, Canandaigua. I think Canandaigua is not that far from where I work because I have some people who talk about it, but I've actually never been out there. Any places to hunt out that way? Was able to get the fly set and the Omen Scream Factory sets from Walmart. Good deal. Those are 40 bucks each. That's a beer me. Do you like rock? Sure. What was the rarest movie you found in the open? Like a used place? That's going to be a tough one. I mean, nothing really springs to mind. Like, I got a couple copies of Willow when it was out of print. I don't think that was, like, really that rare of one, though. Yeah, I guess nothing, like, decent enough to remember. I mean, I've found stuff that's out of print and whatnot, but I can't remember, like, specific ones that would be worth a lot. Are you excited for the new 10 Years album? When does it come out? I guess I'm not excited about it. I don't really keep tabs on it, but I would say that they're my favorite band, so I would get it. I don't really buy much music anymore, but I would certainly get it. But I wouldn't say I'm excited about it. What should I watch tonight? I think the Sleepy just hit me there. Was your job affected by COVID? Yes, it was affected. Which frustrates me because I could have literally went on furlough for, I didn't know this at the time, really. I mean, they offered it to me, but I could have went on furlough for like 3 months and made more money not working than I did working. So I could have sat at home on my duffer, like I could have done stuff with the house, like gotten a lot of stuff done, had more money, could have bought more like nice furniture for the house, sitting on my butt, and instead I worked my ass off over that 3 months, got paid less, didn't have time to get anything done. But yeah, there's been a lot of changes at work too. September 18th, so still a little ways away for the new album. I'm sick of theaters being closed and no new movies. Yeah, it's BS. They can just close down theaters and, like, the big theaters are gonna be fine because these big companies are pretty much government entities anyway. I mean, people don't really know that, but the small ones, they're just gonna be put out. They're not gonna be able to stay open. Some of my favorite directors, Denis Villeneuve, or whatever his name is, the guy who directed the new Blade Runner movie, Arrival, that one with Jake Gyllenhaal, Prisoners. I like him. I can't say I like him a ton, but I watched like an indie movie from the guy who directed what was this sequel to The Shining? Doctor Sleep. I really, really like Doctor Sleep. I thought that was really good, and his indie movie was pretty good too on a really tight budget. I enjoy taking the kids to drive-in during the summer, usually to see a new Marvel film. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, the drive-ins are going, but they're just playing old movies. A lot of crap's been ruined for a lot of people because of this crap. Drive-ins are doing well, Geriatric says. I got Cinema Sickness's favorite movie delivered today, Song of the South. Ben singing zippity-doo-dah around the house, annoying the neighbors. I've never seen Song of the South. You think Marvel movies will be as big before... COVID? Marvel movies will still be big. Sure. Jeez, I've been on here for 40 minutes already? Oh Oh, PMac is getting sleepy. Eric, what are you doing tonight? You know, I would be ready too, Bill, for hockey, but the Sabres didn't even make it. It was a Walt Disney film that got banned. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I know what it is. I've just never seen it. I did see that True Lies has a Blu-ray from Stinky Tuna. Has anybody bought that? It's kind of pricey though, you know, for like not an official release. It's like 18 bucks. Were you researching some Tom Barnett? Learning how to become a living man before the law so that you're not subjected to statutes? And what does he say? Statutes and what are the other things called? Not laws, but I'm thinking regulations, but I don't. That's not the word either. Crude inverse Neil. What's crude inverse Neil? Do you live close to North Chili? My brother lives there. We drive through Chili. Yeah, we drive through Chili to get to certain areas of Rochester. So yeah, I mean that's Chili's probably about a half hour. Axe. Axe, yeah, that's what it is. Axe and statutes. Not a fan of their stuff. You're not a fan of Stinky Tuna, Jay? Why not? So what was determined in that Supreme Court case? PMac's got a case of the yawns. Eric, you got to work tomorrow? You probably got off, don't you? I believe it was from the Laserdisc, good quality, worth getting, because I don't think James Cameron's gonna rush and release it anytime soon. It's really strange, and I mean, I don't know how much say James Cameron really has. I mean, I know they say he does, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because it's such a popular movie. Like, it was such a mainstream movie. Why wouldn't it have a Blu-ray? It doesn't even have a good DVD release, does it? I mean, the DVD that I have is like a it's not even anamorphic widescreen, I don't think. What is a underrated movie you like that most have not heard of? These are tough questions to just pull out of my butthole. I mean, I don't know that anybody has. I like some movies, certain movies that aren't considered good by reviewers and stuff, and maybe they're not even good movies, but I like the ideas presented in the movies. A movie that I found to be very entertaining because I thought the mythology of it was very interesting was I, Frankenstein. I also liked, so Aaron Eckhart's in that, who I like Aaron Eckhart quite a bit, which leads me to the other one, which was that Aaron Eckhart movie, the Aaron Eckhart movie where he like goes into, I think he like goes into these people's dreams and there's like demons in the dream. I really like that movie too, and they both got horrible reviews, but man, they were really like, I thought the ideas in the movies were really good. Could the movies have been fleshed out better? Certainly, but I thought that they were interesting. Even that Priest movie with Paul Bettany was a movie that like it was a good movie for what it was. Like it could have been a ton better. It could have been fleshed out a ton, but there's a lot of other movies too. What makes no sense, J. Laura? 2 Days in the Valley. I'm not sure what that is. Packaging feels fake and the title's less than Blu-ray quality, seems to me. I mean, have you seen them and watched them? I don't own any, so... I mean, other people have said that they seem pretty good. Uh-oh, my phone battery only has 10% left, so if my phone dies... I might actually try to end this before my phone dies, because I think one time my phone died and it like messed up the stream uploading properly. What is it that makes no sense, Jay? I'm trying to think of other movies. Stinky Tuna is good for Netflix movies if you like me and you don't have Netflix and you want physical releases. Obviously, they're bootlegs. But you could say that about Warner Archive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't own any of them, so I can't really speak to the quality of them. I feel like they're kind of expensive for what they are. If they were like $10, I would have several of them, but they're like 15. Have you noticed on some streaming services they zoom in on the 3:35 ratio? No, I haven't done enough streaming to focus too much on that. Bought one of their Star Wars flicks and the Beatles Let It Be, so they're pretty bad, Jay. I think Stinky Tuna has good stuff. I bought twice, good quality, nice packaging, says Jad. How can you say that about Warner Archive when they own the property and Stinky Tuna doesn't? I bought the Netflix movie Polar from Stinky Tuna and it's perfect quality, says Rob. Hi, Rob. Yeah, there's something behind True Lies more than James Cameron just not wanting it to come out. There's something more. Because if the company wanted to put it out, they're not just going to go by one guy saying no. They're going to do what they want with it. I also bought Song of the South from them, and it's great. Great customer service, too. Some of their Netflix movies look really interesting to me. They got some really cool looking kind of sci-fi stuff, horror stuff. And those are movies that I definitely love to buy, those categories and those kind of things, but I don't pay $15, $16 for too many movies, really. Even, Kino or Arrow Video. I wait for sales and get them for $10 to $13. So 15 for kind of like bootleg-ish editions, I haven't been able to pull the trigger. J Movies and Media in the hizzy. What's up, good sir? Did you ever make up with your friends from the Frankster and Movie Edge? Marie, did you leave and come back? Do it, PMac. Pull the trigger. If you want to donate some money to PMac Movies, because I just can't, $15 a piece, I just can't do it. Well, when I see you there, I just, I think of, that's what I think of. There's no ish. Mom life. That's what I figured. Oh, PMac is very sleepy. I'm very pissed about that, Marie. Why doesn't Joe participate in my live streams anymore, or my channel at all? Is Bill still out there? EMAC, are you still out there? I know you're out there, somewhere out there. Just a half day for tomorrow at work, PMac. How did you know? Are you keeping track of my work? Joe works 12 hours. You ever watch Spartacus? You know, I watched like part of it before. I didn't finish it. Dookie vs. American Idiot. I guess I'm not a big Green Day fan, but I do like a few of the songs off American Idiot, so I'd have to go with that. Joe has plenty of time for watching movies. He finds time. I'm just gonna stare at this thing like I'm frozen. Chad loves Joe and Marie. They've surpassed PMac movies. When do you have time to watch movies, PMac? Mostly on the weekends. During the week, I mostly watch TV shows just to relax. It's hard for me to get into a movie after work. I haven't gotten much in movies compared to everyone else. Who's everyone else? Not too many people hoard up like PMac. You will always surpass me. You have a channel? I haven't gotten much. Yeah, but I buy a ridiculous amount of movies, so don't compare yourself to me. It's not a good comparison. I have problems. I buy everything. No, there are people who buy more than me. I think, some people buy some stupid shit in my opinion, but I mean, it's their decision what they buy, of course, but I try to buy a lot, but be thrifty about it. The fam is good. Are you asking me or somebody else? He watches more than 5 a month. I see what you guys post on Instagram. Don't you dare. I really think my phone's gonna die soon. I mean, I have a decent amount of subs. Some of the things that I've talked about on my channel has turned people off, has sent people packing, but those are some of the things I'm interested in, so I've kind of kept talking about them and kept irritating people who don't want to hear those kind of opinions. Yes, Bill. Yes, you buy a lot of stuff, but you get the bargains. That's that's the way to do it. And I don't think it's a big issue, but for some people, like, where do you get money for that? That's why I have to sell codes and stuff to, make a little money back to be able to afford this stuff. But, I don't know. I guess a lot of people, like, live with their parents and stuff. I don't know. Oh. I'm sleepy. Why am I still doing a live video? That's a good question. Are you going to any Blue Jays games when they play in Buffalo? Do they even allow fans at the games, though? I don't think they do. Until they bring out the big vax, baby. I don't know, people taking this thing, people who take this big vax that they're going to be putting out, you're really, you don't know what they're going to put in that thing. You don't know what the result's going to be. You know, that goes, you know, whether it's going to be one up your nose that goes directly into your brain or one into your veins, like that's bypassing your liver and everything else, the organs that protect you. They're bypassing that. And people are really going to be risking their health and their lives. I mean, I don't think people are going to just start dropping dead, but are they going to have some, are they going to have some really bad problems from it? I don't think it'll be sugar pills. I do think it's gonna be, I mean, they already have it. What it is, they already have it. They're just, you know, they go, oh, we're making this for, you know, we're trying to get this fast tracked. It's a story. Look, you know, I start talking about this stuff and people just drop right out. Every man is independent of all laws except those prescribed by nature. He is not bound by any institutions formed by his fellow man without his consent. I mean, that's pretty much what Tom Barnett talks about. You can only, I mean, that's exactly it. We consent, though, without realizing it. We consent to the law by agreeing that we are the straw man. You are not, like, you're a living person, not a person. That's, you don't want to say person either, because person would make you the straw man. You're a living man or woman, bound only by the laws of nature. This case was mentioned by that Aussie guy he interviewed. Yeah, I gotta research more Tom Barnett and more that other guy that he talked to, because that's where he learned a lot of his stuff from. But it's like I just did. I slipped up and said person. Well, right there, they got you. If you're accepting that you're a person is a corporate entity. So you're admitting that you're a corporation and you're not a living man. You have to keep on. If you're a living man, they can't touch you. But once you accept that you're not, they got you. These people have no idea what the F I'm talking about, but it's very interesting, and they should definitely care. What do you think of Herman Cain? I don't know who that is. And the subject to their statutes. Yep. They get you, though. They get you, and then they could kind of threaten you, though. Like if there's like 3 cops, like if you're saying everything right, and they send in like 2 more cops, and they're all standing there, what are the chances that you're gonna slip up? Like you're gonna be so freaking nervous. Or, you know, you're in front of the judge and the judge is threatening or whatever he says, and it's going to be hard to stick to your guns on these things. So it's almost like you'd have to practice, and then it's like when you actually got in a situation like that and you're faced with, you say the wrong thing, you're going to jail sort of thing. It's So Eric, we're gonna have to come up with some scenarios, and you're gonna have to come over here, and we're gonna have to like role play. Like you're gonna be the cop or the judge, and I'm gonna be the living man, myself, and then we can switch roles. I thought you're informed. You can never be, you can never know everything. You just keep learning. And right now what I'm getting into is more about like laws and stuff like that. Yep. Alright, I think we're gonna finish up. Who's trolling J Movies? What do you mean trolling you? Oh, about Herman Cain? I don't know who Herman Cain is. There's a pooch barking out there. Alright, so we're gonna finish up. I hope everybody has a good evening and a good weekend. I will probably have my weekly haul video up on Saturday, if everything goes according to plan. Cain is a former presidential candidate, I believe. See, Eric knows who he is, J Movies. He's more informed than me. Bye, Jad. Alright. Bye, everybody. PMac is very sleepy. It's time to lay down and figure out something to watch here. Figure out something to watch and then lay down. Bye, Bill. Eric's gonna do some research and inform me of all this stuff.